Good day, good day. It is Motivational Monday. How are you today? I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was fine. It wasn't what I started out to do because I started out with the outdoor weekend, but it rained on and off all weekend, so plans changed, and I kind of did some other stuff indoors that I got accomplished that I think, I'm working on a children's book about vegetables, okay? It's called Magic Vegetables or Magic Veggies, Magical Veggies. I don't know. This name isn't in stone, but I've gotten the book written. I'm trying to get my pictures together. It's going to take editing, stuff like that. It's a children's book. But anyway, I'm happy about it. It was a productive weekend. And you have tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast, and I am your host, Janice LaStar Simmons. I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate against domestic violence. While I'm speaking to you about that, I have a phone number, the hotline for domestic violence. And if you know anybody who may need it, or you yourself may need that number, it's 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. Or 1-800-799-7233. All right, but I'm not here to talk to you about that. I'm here to talk to you about breaking chains. And what I'm doing is I'm breaking a chain of the generational curse in my family for high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. Now, a little briefing on me. My father passed years ago. He had sugar diabetes. He had high blood pressure also, but back then they didn't know that high blood pressure was the silent killer. And high blood pressure is linked to so many other, ailments in the body. And that caused him to have the sugar diabetes. And well, needless to say, my dad, he didn't make it. He's not here with us now. I also had a brother who passed in 2020. One of my younger brothers, he had high blood pressure, and it put him in a diabetic coma. And then my oldest brother passed 2 months after him in 2020. And then my mom passed 3 months after him. So in 6 months, I lost 3 people over health issues. And it just made me feel, I want to live, I've been saying that because I really mean it. And all it does is make me want to live more and more. And I turn around, I try and find different health tactics. We have to be consistent with these things. Whatever you do that's supposed to improve your health, you have to do these things consistently. You can't do it today and tomorrow and consider yourself fine, I did it more than I was doing it before. No, you have to do these things consistently. Now, I am not a doctor. I'm not telling you to go against what it is your doctor is saying to you. And before you start any kind of different health regime, you really want to speak with your doctor and make sure that this is something that's not going to affect you negatively, okay? But what I'm sharing with you is my health journey. And I have found out that I have high blood pressure. I don't want to ignore it like I was thinking I might do in the beginning. No, I'm not ignoring it. I lost my younger brother, as I said. I lost another brother also. He had hypertension, high blood pressure, and he passed from a heart attack. Suddenly. Nobody knew what was going on. He didn't even know he had issues like that. But and this was recently, this was in July that he passed. And it's just, it makes you, made me have anxiety, but it also makes me look at myself and say, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to correct? I'm not saying that You cannot enjoy your food every now and again, but you want to try and implement mostly healthy foods into your diet. If you fall off and have something you're not supposed to have, get back on that bandwagon with eating properly. It's a journey. It's not something you're going to do this week, or I'm only going to do this until 5 months from now. No, this is a journey. This is something you want to do for the rest of your life so you can have a life. You understand? Make sure that you have changed your eating sizes. The size of food that you eat. Don't eat out of a big old plate that you're going to pile everything up on. Eat out of a bowl. Even if you fill this bowl up, it's not going to be as full as when you filled up that plate. A little bowl, like saucer size, but a bowl, okay? And start decreasing your food intake. Just make it where you eat, instead of 3 times a day, try to eat 5 times a day. 5 smaller meals per day, but you want it to be healthy foods. You got to include vegetables, fruits, and protein. You got to have some protein in there. You can get protein from beans. You don't have to have meat, but I like meat. My meat is fish, but I'm saying I like to have that type of protein. I don't wish to do just beans. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to become a vegetarian. I'm not telling you that you don't have to do that. I'm just saying I'm not going to do that. Anyway, this is the Brave Stars podcast. And like I said, I'm your host, Janice LaStar Simmons. This airs every Monday for Motivational Monday. And I just miss talking to you guys. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk to you, I got a lot to talk to you guys about, so I think I need to start getting in. But you can listen in on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. You can watch on YouTube. You can also listen on Good Pods by Google. And there's a slew of other ones. You can listen in on Buzzsprout. If you have a Buzzsprout account, you log into there and type in Brave Stars podcast, and you can catch me on there too. Okay, this is the 2nd season. Yes, folks, I did a year last year, and now we are back this year, 2nd season. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about 7 things that you should be doing before 7 a.m. 7 before 7. Okay? First, you know what? Before we even go there, let's begin with our affirmation of meditation. Okay? Affirmation of meditation is something that helps you to affirm. You want to tell yourself something positive to help your mind wrap around the fact that you're doing something. Now, you might not even feel like doing these things, whatever it is that you are affirming, but you have to continuously say them throughout the day to get your mind to decide that it's looking forward to doing these things, and then your body will follow, So anyway, the affirmation of meditation for today is going to be, I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Say it. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Believe it. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Be it. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Let's say it one more time. I love taking care of my health. It's my divine right to be happy, healthy, and whole. Okay? So I want you to meditate on this affirmation throughout the day, several times in a day. And say it every day. Okay? And make up your own if you want to make up your own. One that suits you better. Affirm it. Believe it. Say it, believe it, be it. Be it. All right? Anybody? I wanted to tell you guys about 7 things to do before 7 a.m. Okay? 7 things you need to be doing before 7 a.m. All right? So, I always told you, for my returning people, you would know this. And the first thing in the morning, what you want to do is drink your water. Start out with 16 ounces of water. Just drink it down. Don't play with it. Don't sip the bottle. Drink that water down. Because if I see you, this is how I know people who say they drink water and people who really drink water. People who say, oh, I drink a gallon of water a day. And they sit there and sipping on this bottle. You don't drink no darn gallon. You can try to convince yourself and you holding this bottle around, but you're not drinking it. When you drink water, you drink that water. You don't play with it. You get it out the way and you get your next bottle. You understand? So, with that being said, number 1 is drink water first thing in the morning. Number 2, stay away from your smartphone. You don't like that one, but do that, right? This is before 7 a.m. in the morning. You don't need that thing yet. See, that'll stop you from doing what you need to be doing for yourself because you sitting there and listening to everything everybody else. That's everybody else getting to you before 7 in the morning. This is your quiet time. You should be getting something done for yourself. Number 1, drink your water. Number 2, stay away from your smartphone. Number 3, work out for at least 20 minutes. Whatever your workout is. It's on the treadmill. It's jumping jacks. It's stretches. Whatever your workout is, do that for 20 minutes. Then, number 4, another 20 minutes. Meditate. Just quiet time. Like I said, stay away from your cell phone. Quiet time. Think about what it is you want to do with this day. It could be a work day for you. It could be a school day for you. I don't know what you're into. Could be you just getting up so you can watch some TV. Whatever you do, you do. But get that 20 minutes of meditation in there, okay? And then number 5, read 10 pages of self-improvement, of a self-improvement book. Now, that can be anything. I have a few of my own. Right now, I'm reading Redefining Wealth for Yourself, okay? That's a self-improvement book where it's... Well, I'm not even going to go into that. That's a whole nother podcast. But that's what I'm reading. You can be reading something about exercise, something about your mindset, something, whatever you want to read. Read 10 pages of a self-improvement book, all right? I don't want to say per day, but at least in the week. Come on, people. At least in the week. All right. And then number 6, set goals for the day and plan to work them accordingly. All right. Number 7, take a shower before you eat. That's the 7 things. Drink your water, stay away from your phone, 20 minutes of working out, 20 minutes of meditation, 10 pages of a self-improvement book, set the goals for the day and plan them accordingly, and then take your shower before you eat your breakfast. Boom. It's 7 a.m., okay? Now, also, I got some other stuff I want to say to you guys. I said this before, too, all right? But I'm going to say it again. This is, just don't be average, all right? Don't be average. Always bring your very best to every moment. Whether it fails or it succeeds, at least you know that without a doubt you gave it your all. You gave it all you had, okay? And that in itself is success, okay? That's it. Give it your all, and you'll be successful, all righty? Okay. Now, I got something else I wanted to share with y'all today. This is called a parasite cleanse. Now, I saw this online. I don't remember who gave it to me. I should have jotted it down, but it was so quick. It kept going by so quick that I had to write down what I could before my phone interrupted and made me lose it, which it did in the long run. But I had a picture of the fruits and stuff. This is what I said, a parasite cleanse, all right? So what you would do is you would juice the fruits that's involved and keep the seeds. Okay, let me tell you what you need first. You need a papaya. You need an orange. You need a lime. You need some ginger, about a whole thumb size of ginger. Peel it. You're going to juice these things. You need the orange, the lime, the papaya, a pineapple, a whole pineapple. Well, you're going to cut the, the inside. You're going to use the inside of the pineapple. And you're going to make this juice. You're going to drink about 8-ounce bottle. My bottles are 13 ounces, but you're going to drink about 8 ounces of it per day. And you're going to take a tablespoon. You're not going to get rid of your seeds. You're going to take a tablespoon of those seeds and eat those. Eat it and then drink them down with the papaya juice, papaya mixture. This is to remove and cleanse any kind of parasites you may have within. Now, what it says is, according to the CDC, more than 60 million people are infected with parasites. Papaya, as well as its seeds, are good for combating parasitic infections. Papayas are good for making a parasite cleanse juice. You'll need a papaya, an orange, some ginger, a pineapple, and 1 lime. This makes about 5 to 7 servings. Mine made 5 servings. It didn't make 7. But then, like I told you, my bottles are 13 ounces instead of the 8 ounces. But anyway, it says, you would juice all of these fruits together, removing the papaya seeds, like I mentioned, and take those and put them separately, because you're not gonna get rid of the seeds. You're gonna be taking a teaspoonful, it says, of the seeds daily. So you're gonna drink one of your bottles, 1 bottle of it, or 8 ounces of it. I don't know if you want to keep it all together. You're going to pour 8 ounces of it. First, you're going to do your little seeds, a teaspoon of the seeds, and then you're going to drink your papaya juice or your papaya parasite cleanse, okay? And you're going to do this daily. These parasites can cause anxiety, depression, stomach problems, fatigue, as well as brain fog, skin problems, and headaches. So you may not know you have these, but you have the symptoms. So just drink it. You're going to do it. You're making it. You're going to do it until it's gone. So if you make it for 5 days, you're going to drink it for those 5 days. It's to cleanse and get the parasites out of your system. And I would suggest that you do it maybe every 6 months. Just to make sure that you're giving yourself a thorough cleanse every 6 months. I used to fast every 6 months, and that's become kind of difficult for me, but I'm going to start getting back into that again too. But in the winter, probably, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do it now. But I don't know. It takes preparing your mind for fasting, so I'll think about that at another time. Right now, that's not what I want to think about. Oh, I wanted to mention also, I've been eating mushrooms. A girlfriend of mine, my BFF, she told me about oyster mushrooms. I mentioned those back last season, but I kind of got away from them for a while, and now I'm back at it. I love me some oyster mushrooms, all right? And specifically the pink one. Pink one is my substitute for meat. It's my bacon bacon, you know. It's kind of, if you haven't eaten bacon for a while, this mushroom kind of tastes like bacon. It's not meat, it's mushrooms. But it's, oh my God, it goes so good with eggs and bacon. Anyway, I mentioned that before, but I'm digging this. It's so healthy. So people suffering from high blood pressure, you don't have to worry about it eating this mushroom bacon, you know? Anyway. Oh, I wanted to tell you what. They have very little sodium, right? 13 milligrams is in a large serving size of the oyster mushrooms. Okay, this is given some measurement stuff. And it says, since I'm substituting red meats and pork with oyster mushrooms, my blood pressure has been outstanding. Yeah, that's true. My blood pressure, because I get to test it and check it throughout my day. And usually I check it when I wake up in the morning. I'll check it after breakfast. I'll check it after lunch. I'll check it maybe before dinner. And then I'll determine my size of my dinner portion by what my pressure said. And then I'll check it again after dinner, you know. I don't always check it that many times. Sometimes the most I'll check it throughout the week is twice. But when I'm checking it, it's because I had undesirable reading. Now, high blood pressure reading should be between 120 and over 80, but some people, they say, if you have sugar diabetes, they don't mind you having it 130 over 80 or 85. It's still, that's elevated, you know. When I do my thing is usually under 118, you know, over 75, 72, stuff like that. The thing is, if it does go to 123 over 82 or something like that, to me, that's considered a high one. I want to keep my numbers low and nice. So this way, when I go to them, either if she don't want to change it, she ain't going to change it. You know, if she sees it's doing good, she might lower it, but I doubt if she's going to take me off. But I want to be taken off. I shouldn't even speak that into existence. Words have life, you know, words have power. So I am going to say they're going to lower my meds or they're going to take me off of my meds. My pressure has been good, but I have to continue this. Whether they do that or not, that does not mean I'm not at risk for having high blood pressure. That means I'm going to continue to have to eat properly, manage my pressure, you know, check it and whatnot throughout the day, or at least daily, if not every day. But I'm going to have to continue to monitor myself probably for the rest of my life, unless I just continue eating the way I am and never have a day where I feel like, well, I don't want to deprive myself, so I'm going to eat, you know. I can never do that if I don't want to check my pressure anymore. And I wanted some people to know, just because you take your medication, that does not mean that you're not going to have any ailments or any of those issues anymore. Taking your medications just subdues the symptoms of whatever it is you experience from your, like, high blood pressure. When my pressure is really high, I get a migraine. My head is like boom, boom, boom. My temper, the worst. I am the worst person. You do not want to know me when I am not on medication and I am not eating properly, you know. The least little thing, that's me, you know. I'm so upset. But I'm short-tempered because my pressure is high. And I'm mellow yellow. I shouldn't say yellow, but you know what I mean. I am so smooth. Everybody loves me when I'm taking my meds, or I should say when I'm eating healthy. But I do take my meds. But because I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's like, but they say stuff I used to trip on, I walk over now. But anyway, I just wanted to say that it's Motivational Monday. I just love you guys. But anyway, I love talking to y'all. You know that. This is the Brave Stars podcast. And I just love talking to you guys. And I am done sharing stuff with you. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing about fruits. The red antioxidant fruits. They are cherries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. And I did want you to know, right? If you guys like your meat, try sticking with lean meats like chicken and turkey. Leave the pork and the red meat alone, you know. I mean, if you have to have some pork and red meat, do it maybe once a month. They are so not healthy. And if you're looking to get off your medication or you're looking to live and get better, then you need to decide that you're going to stop taking those things. You're going to stop eating those type of meats, okay? Anyway, some other fruits that you can use that you would love that are great for you and they have a high water content are watermelon, cucumbers, plums are good. And, oh, I want you guys to think about prepping your foods, prepping your meals. So if you prep your meals, you won't be hungry and ready to eat any old thing. You know what I'm saying? Try doing it for maybe 3 days at a time. One morning when you get up to make your breakfast, if breakfast time isn't a good time for you, whenever you're getting ready to make your meal for the day, your main meal that you got to prepare, and try preparing enough for another day and a lunch for the next 2 days. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? This way, when you go to have lunch, your stuff is already ready. You just snatch it and go. Watch how much you like doing that, where you will do that continuously and you will be able to be consistent with wanting to live and eating properly. Okay? I just love you guys so much. I love you, I miss you, and I care. And it's Motivational Monday. But I gotta go, okay? So have a blessed day. Implement these things I was telling you. Let's get it together. If you have any questions, email me. You can email me at JaniceLSBrave@gmail.com. That's Janice, JENICELS, Brave, BRAVE, @gmail.com, okay? Or comment on YouTube. And let me know what you think. Let me know what foods you think can be added, or, you know, talk to me. We can discuss whatever. If it's not a good thing, I'll let you know. If it is, or if I don't know, I'll look into it and I'll have information for you next time, okay? All right. Love you guys. Later, Gator.